welcome to Single in the City. I'm here with Maddy and G Fields, and I'm Michelle Sade. And today we're talking about ghosted.
Ooh.
Yeah. Maddy, you have a record.
Yes.
And the name of it is Ghosted, right?
Yes, the name of it is Ghosted.
Okay, bitch.
Have you ever been
Let's go.
ghosted?
Tell us about it.
Well, I mean, from the title, you can tell that I wasn't doing the ghosting. I got ghosted after a
yeah.
10-month relationship.
Oh, it was a relationship. It wasn't like I was going on a date and he ghosted me.
Every story of being ghosted or ghosting has its own DNA. So mine just happened to be a full-fledged relationship.
Oh, so what happened?
I couldn't tell you. It's one of them situations where we were out on the road, came back in town, spent the whole week together. Everything was fine. I get up and go. I do a brunch here in Atlanta, so I get up to go do my brunch, go to work. We kissed. We were binge watching a show, and he was like, "Well, I'm gonna stop watching it till you get done with work." And when I called him when I was done, he never answered the phone again.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he's still
Oh,
alive.
okay.
Very much alive.
Conduct this Atlanta. So,
But since that happened, I found out later because it's been like 6 months ago. I know what happened now, but at the time I didn't know.
Yeah, because you never know what a person's going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't sympathy.
It was a bitch. No. Was it another woman?
It was another woman, but not because it wasn't a situation where they were cheating or not that type of situation. It was just a situation based on my career, somebody trying to sabotage me. So, you know how you had that girlfriend that you think is your friend, and then they're talking to your dude.
Haters.
And then you call them your sis, and you say, "That's my sis. That's my sis." So when that sis tells them something about you, they believe it for what it is. And by the time they realize that it wasn't true, by that time I had written a song and it was out everywhere. So yeah.
Is that what prompted you
I
to
wrote
write
a
the
song
record?
about it.
Well, what prompted me to write the record, at first, timing is what made the record happen, because I got ghosted on Sunday. Monday, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Still don't hear anything back from you. Tuesday, my aunt passed away. It's all over Facebook. Now, at this time, we're still social media friends, so he sees it on Facebook, and what got the song written is because he texts me condolences. Instead of calling me or explaining to me why I haven't heard from you, you text me and say, "I'm sorry to hear about your aunt." But I've been texting you now since Sunday, and I've been calling since Sunday. But your response to me when my aunt passes away, and this is an aunt that you, like I said, I was in a relationship with you for over 10 months, so this is my aunt that raised me. So it was a hard time for me. So to really receive the condolences in a text message was kind of like,
Didn't think it was sincere.
It probably was sincere, but it was very much inappropriate.
Got you.
So you wrote this whole record over this one ghosted situation.
Yes.
Oh, I thought this record was like about different ghosted situations.
No, I'm in a group, but both of ours about the situation of that hurt us. I've been in situations where I've ghosted somebody, but it didn't bother me. It didn't faze me. It wasn't really a situation where we had got to know each other. We kind of knew, and the relationship just didn't work. I just didn't want to deal with you. Or I've been ghosted before. It didn't bother me. But this was a full-fledged relationship for me. So Milan, who's also in the group with me, she had a similar situation. Hers was a little different story, but we both had been ghosted before, so we kind of just came together and wrote the record together.
So basically, you're in a relationship, and then he gets up, he leaves, and you never hear from him anymore.
No, I get up and leave. I was at his house.
Right.
And I got up and left and went to work, and I never heard from him
And you
again.
never heard from him again.
Until my aunt passed away 3 days later.
Have you heard from
And he
him
sent me a
ever?
text message. No, I still haven't heard from him. But I've heard from.
So how did you
I've heard
find
from
out?
his sister. I've heard from his brother. I've found out later through other people in the industry with us what happened.
What happened? He told them.
No, he didn't tell them. Just they see what happened.
They were around when it happened.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So did she like him or something? Did the friend like him? Want to be with him, or was just jealous of the relationship?
It was one of the situations where, first of all, this is not a new friend. It's somebody I've been friends with for 25 years.
Wow.
Usually those.
Wow.
Okay, so we have been friends for 25 years, and right when I met him, she had just gotten out of a bad relationship where it hurt her really bad. And when me and him met, it was an instant chemistry. So our relationship kind of went kind of fast. And we were taking trips together. I was on tour with him. I was everywhere with him. So I think jealousy and envy kicked in. And at the same time, me and her in the studio doing our music. My music was real happy, you know. I'm like Mary J. I'm like Erykah Badu. How I feel is my music.
Yeah.
So just hearing that, and I had, you got to take in mind, for 3 years I'm hurt. I'm bruised from my divorce. So this was the first relationship that I let my wall down, and I was opening up my heart to somebody and being honest with my feelings, and he was too. And so to kind of see that, it's kind of a good thing to see, but it's not such a good thing to see by somebody that wants that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So did the producer have any influence on your record? Who produced it?
My producer, shout out to Eddie Stokes, Gypsy.
Shout out to Eddie Stokes.
Yeah, he produced the record. He's been working with me and Milan now from the beginning. Well, actually, he was working with the former member of the group and myself. Milan was added to the group after we was already working with Eddie, because we remade this Desire. That was our first single, Object of My Desire. We remade Starlight from back in the day.
Oh,
so,
I like that right
yeah,
there.
so we remade Desire first. That was our
Nice.
first record
I
that me and
would've
the
named that
former member
Classic.
was did. So Milan kind of came in the studio, and we met Milan, and she was added to the group from our producer. But shout out to Eddie Stokes.
Shout out to Eddie Stokes again.
Eddie Stokes just really knew that, you're close to your producer.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so when the situation happened, I first of all I had to bury my aunt and get over that, but then it turned into an anger. Like I was mad. Like
Grieving.
when you grieve in all kinds of ways. So instead of me dealing with my grief, I think at the time, it turned into me taking it out on the fact that he ghosted me. And I woke up at 4 a.m. and wrote Ghosted. I wrote the hook. And when I wrote the song and said it to the former member, she was all for it. She helped me write the rest. She actually co-signed what I was writing. Like, yeah, girl, and yeah, you should say that. Yeah, you should say that. But then that's when we told Milan she wrote her part of the song. The girl, former member at this time, remember, I'm not knowing that she's part of the reason why I'm being ghosted. So we go in the studio, and it's a big fallout. It comes out when it's time to record the song, and that's when I put her out my group.
It comes out.
Yes, she tried to fight me in the studio because
Oh,
she tried to
no.
tell me not to record Ghosted, that she wasn't going to do the song. So I was confused, like, how can you go from the energy of co-signing the record to now we're in the studio in front of Eddie and we're getting ready to record, and you're like, you don't want to do the song.
Why?
Well, it comes out
That's
now that the reason why is because she was talking to the person that ghosted me. So she didn't want to, she was giving him a different story. So if she got on the record, then that means that you're not telling the truth about what you're telling him.
Oh, okay.
So I put her out the group, and then me and Milan came and we recorded the album.
How many people is in the group?
I went through 5 members.
You went through?
5 members.
So how many is it now?
2, me and Milan.
Oh, because I know I saw a lot of women. Like,
Come and go.
wow, that's deep.
I mean, but if you watch SWV and Escape just recently on TV, it's hard to keep girl groups together. Like, we go through a
I
lot.
was wondering, I was like, that don't look like the same. And I'm like, thinking
Well, the
to myself,
sabotage was deep. Like, she sabotaged the relationship. I put her out the group. I replaced her with a new girl, and then she sabotaged the new girl. When Ghosted came out, the new girl that you see on the video is no longer in the group either. The sabotage went a long way.
And the saga continued.
Yes, it does. So it's just 2 of us now. It's me and Milan, and we've completed our EP, our first project. So
That's good.
I think
That's
we're
good.
in a good place
Congratulations.
now. Thank you, thank you,
Wow.
thank you.
So how many records did you guys make?
We had made 4 records with the former member, but as I own Couga Entertainment, so
Okay, so it's your stuff.
it's my label. So I signed a new girl, and I made her re-record. I paid for it all to be redone with the new girl.
Oh,
But now the new girl is still signed in a contract, but she's inactive right now because of her situation with me. So me and
what a
Milan.
mess.
So you have a lot of creative control.
What a mess
Yes, I do.
that you're going through.
Oh, it's not a mess. It's what God's plan was for me.
Yeah.
He protects me from negative energies.
But then it's costly. It's getting very costly.
Well, one thing, there's no price you can pay for peace.
Right, that's true.
There
That
it
is
is.
So,
true.
yeah, there's no price on
So
peace.
you didn't think to continue with it because y'all fell out. You didn't continue with the record, even though y'all fell out. You just decided.
Well, the girl that's no longer ever going to be in Cougar that never was, me and her just had a verbal agreement because we were friends.
Oh, no contract.
So no contract.
no contract.
You got to understand that situation taught me to put the next person under contract.
Okay.
So now I have control over everything. So owning the label, the person that's under contract, I own this record now. So I would rather re-record it with the person on my label than keep somebody that's not on
Not on
contract.
the label.
Yeah.
So have you done mainstream radio with this record yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I did interviews.
Interviews. Okay. So what can we look forward to with this new record?
Well, currently Ghosted is on all platforms. I'm in the UK. I'm in Amsterdam. Sync placement is in the works for the song. So Ghosted, and I performed at the 2023 Super Bowl.
That's
So
what's up. Congratulations.
thank you.
Super
So,
congratulations.
Yes, I did the NFL Legends Ball. So it was a great experience in Arizona, and right now we're up to go on tour, but we have plenty of other records that's about to drop.
I already
so.
know. I already know.
But I just learned from the experience of ghosted is I've had so many different stories of people being ghosted or ghosting. It's a big thing. It's a national subject. So I think that's why we're getting the popularity of the song.
That's good. It's a mainstream topic.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Well, I mean, I just basically want to know, what are your, what's your take on other artists that are in the same genre as you? Do you have a competitive spirit when it comes to other artists? That may be in a category with your music.
Right now, I think I'm creating a new lane because most people that's in my lane right now have already been around for 20 or 30 years. So I'm coming into the game later. So I don't really feel like I'm in competition with them. I think I'm in very good company because there's a lot of greats that's done it before me.
Absolutely.
And I look forward to working with a lot of the legends that I've looked up to for years. I just started a little late.
Okay,
So
like
I
who?
think
Who you
I'm
wanna
gonna
work
have a good time. Oh, I love SWV. I want to work with SWV one day. I love In Vogue. I really, with my first single, I paid homage to Silk. I redid Meeting in My Bedroom.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
So that's part of the success of the record is paying homage to the people I work with. One of my singles is coming out next is It's called Rich Nigga. I redid Hood Nigga from Gorilla Zoe.
Oh.
Like I said, I redid Starlight. So they're kind of calling me the remixer of the 90s because
And that's different today. Nobody's doing that.
yeah, because it's the era that I grew up in. So I have a lot to say in a different mindset of it. And like I'm saying, like I love the City Girls, I love Meg Thee Stallion, I love the Cardi B's because they remind me of who I was back in the 90s.
Right.
So basically, I'm able to tell the story of what they're going to look like in 20 years. So I have a new twist to come in to music. So I'm just excited to see what the future holds.
You know what? You are actually paving the way for the future of rap.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people feel like after a certain age you can't rap. You're not supposed to be rapping. So you're kind of paving that way for later on that it's okay to still rap.
You know what?
Absolutely.
It's okay to still rap, but I knew that you can't be the 50-year-old rapper. You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
That's what they keep saying.
That's why I paid a lot of money for vocal training, and I sing as well as rap.
Sing,
And I'm a
okay.
songwriter. I'm an up-and-coming songwriter on a new show called Writers Rumble. So I'm on the cast. It's out on Tubi right now. I'm on the first season, but part 2 for the Atlanta team. So I had to recreate myself so I had to be undeniable to come in the game at this age.
Okay.
So
absolutely,
I'm
I
a
agree.
songwriter, I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, and I own my label. I'm one of the only female independent record label owners coming out right now. So I'm excited.
That's great.
And I have Pumas coming up with me. So I have an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old young artist assigned to my label that I'm mentoring. So
Oh, that's good. That's good. Is it a woman or is it a
it's a
all women?
All women.
Okay, all women.
Yes. Couga is all women.
I have to say that I'm super proud of you, and I
Thank
do understand
you.
your position because I too am an artist, label owner myself. Been in the music business for a very long time, and you're wearing a lot of hats, and it's a very
Yes.
challenging thing at times to play all these different roles, and then sometimes to stay steadfast in your journey.
Yes.
So great job.
Thank you. Also, we got to shout out Milan that's in the group
Shout out
with
to
me.
Milan.
Because she's a female producer coming up.
There it
She's
is.
like the Dr. Dre of this situation.
Ooh.
So.
Okay.
Coming with that fire.
Yeah, she's
Cool.
coming with the fire. So she's up and coming too as a female producer. So we kind of just put our brands together. And she formerly was with Interscope Records. So she's been in the industry. She had a real deal. She's been
Oh, okay.
So I'm new to the game, but she's kind of been in the game and coming back. So she has a whole different story to tell. And it's
So are we
it's gonna
seeing
be
like
great
a
to see.
Queen Latifah coming back around again, flavor unit type spirit? Because it seemed like you're on that trajectory that she was on before she went cover girl and all
Oh,
of that.
really?
Well,
Yeah,
I
she
know
was
that
just
she's
flavor
came
unit.
back.
Queen Latifah is someone that I look up to.
Yeah.
Quite recently, watching the Wu-Tang TV show reminds me a lot of Couga. We have a lot of the Wu-Tang energy.
wow.
And also, I think as far as the mentor side of me, it's just I'm just paving the way for a lot of women that gave up on their dream and showing them
Oh,
that
that's
you can
deep.
still come
Yeah.
back.
That is deep.
You can come back, and Milan is showing that too, because
That is
she
deep.
had a little mistreatment with her first record deal, and kind of some of the things that we deal with in the industry, but being male dominant. So
Yeah.
she has her own story to tell that I allow for her to tell, but she's paving the way for a lot of people to not be quiet anymore and still pursue their dreams. Don't be scared.
You have an
That's
amazing
good.
success
That's
story.
good.
Thank
Greg,
you,
I want
thank
to. What is your label?
I have AMS Music Entertainment, AMS Enterprises. I also own that. I own that with my partner Albert Mays. It actually was his vision. I also have my own jazz and R&B label, G Fields Music Group. I'm a part of the distribution, which is Dreams Distribution. We also have our own distribution company as well. So it's Dreams AMS G Fields Music Group.
Okay, So two
Nice.
artists right here.
Yes, and label
I would
owners.
love to collaborate with you with
Yes,
the sex
we
because
have to.
I'm seeing the Grown and Sexy record somewhere with the female on it and
Yeah,
you know the
yeah.
saxophone.
Yeah, we gotta do
Yeah.
that. We gotta do that. Well,
Collab.
matter of fact, I'm doing a live album with the band
Oh,
that
wow.
I work with now, the Red Sample. That's my next EP project. So
Ooh,
I would love
a
to
live
do that.
record. Yeah, I would love to
Yeah.
join
Look
in.
at this collab.
I would love to collaborate.
I would
Absolutely.
love to do it.
Yeah.
Love to do it. Just don't judge me when you hear rich nigga.
Hey, you know, I started out as an artist, a
I'm glad to
rapper,
hear it.
so I
I'm dying to
understand.
hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanna hear it.
I just got the mix today, so I'm
Yeah.
excited to let you hear
Yes,
it.
definitely. You need to get your girl on here
Yes,
too.
you have to get
Milan.
Milan.
Yeah,
Yes,
Milan.
you have
need
to get Milan.
Milan on the show and talk to her a little bit about the industry and what she went through.
I would definitely love for her to come. She would love to come.
Yeah, so just let her know.
We just did a Ray Daniels show together.
Oh, Ray Daniels, yeah.
And he's a legend on radio,
Absolutely.
so we had the honor of doing his show.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's great.
Ray
So
Daniels big.
a lot of people have been paying attention and taking note of our story because I think our journey is going to inspire a lot of younger artists coming up behind us.
Okay. I know Whitney Houston started late.
Yes.
Not this
And
late.
look at her, she was
Yeah,
awesome.
Started very late. I think she
Yes.
was like in her 30s, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, when she started. She blowed up.
Well, I wouldn't say she started late. She just got into mainstream when she was older, but I think she
Oh, really?
started when she was very young.
Yes.
Oh,
She
yeah?
just didn't become successful until later on.
Oh, okay.
You know what we call success is mainstream now, but people are successful. Success started at the point of creativity, just so anybody knows.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You're successful at the
My
point of
musical
creativity.
journey started in the marching band.
Oh wow! What did you do?
I played the flute
And this
piccolo
was in high school?
Woodwind instrument.
all the way from middle school to
Middle
college.
school.
I actually went to Fort Valley State on a band
Oh, wow.
scholarship, and I ended up being a dancing doll when I got to college. But I was in the marching band playing the flute, piccolo, and oboe.
I too had a band scholarship.
Yeah, so my music background started kind of in the background. Even though I made the homecoming court for singing, that was my talent, but I still shied away from it from years. So
Music is in your vein.
yes,
Yeah.
music is in my blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever, I know you said dance, professional dancing, but have you ever did any dancing like Magic City dancing?
Well, I didn't do Magic City dancing, but I did do white adult
You too.
entertainment.
You make me laugh.
I did do white adult
Yeah.
entertainment clubs. I never.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Oh,
'Cause
And,
I was
that's why I said I'm very much a grown city girl. I have a story.
yeah, because a lot of music artists, rappers, they have danced before they started.
Well,
their
I'm an
career.
R&B artist that's danced for.
Oh, okay. She's R&B. She's not rap.
Well, because you're from Atlanta, that question got to be asked.
Mm.
I mean, because most of the women
Yeah.
from Atlanta
Yeah.
are kind of grandfathered into that.
Well, I
that
never
lifestyle.
danced in Atlanta. I danced out of state.
Okay, but
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm from Miami. Shout out to Scores.
Scores in the house.
So I was with Scores brand.
Okay.
What's that? Scores.
That's the name of the strip club.
Oh, okay. School me. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting journey there. You know, I really, really applaud you for, being as strong as you are, and the presence, the women, female presence, and letting it be known. And I like the women empowerment that you do.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
keep doing
Thank
that
you.
because
Thank you.
so many of the youth need that. I do outreach programs sometimes, and I think that would be something good for you to maybe do some motivational speaking sometime.
Me and Malone would love to.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the outreach? Explain to the people.
Well, the outreach program is all kind of networking workshops that I do, music rights, publishing, and teaching the young artists how to actually keep and maintain
Wow.
the integrity of their work and their intellectual property, because that seems to be a very big problem out here with people not understanding what they're signing,
Yeah.
not understanding how to receive their publishing or their streaming money, and just don't know how to get it. They're super excited about being famous,
Yeah.
but broke. So
Yeah.
I'm also writing a book called Famous and Almost Famous. So people are now famous and broke. It's the new thing. People are not caring about a check. They just care about being known.
I experienced that.
Yeah.
You're busy, Greg.
I
Gotta
dated
stay
somebody that their success was 30 years ago, and they're kind of, if they don't perform, they don't make money now.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Your hot is your last hit. And that's the thing about the industry is a lot of pressure and a lot of people get on drugs because of that. Because nobody wants to see you if you don't have a hot hit.
Well, the definition of a hit is to keep hitting you with it.
I'm sorry?
The definition of a hit record is to keep hitting you with it. So you can make anything a hit record if you keep playing it or if you keep paying for it to be played. Eventually, it will become a hit record. So that's where we are today.
Yeah, because you keep hearing it over and over.
Over and over, and it
over
becomes
and
a hit.
over.
It doesn't matter what the subject is, doesn't matter what the song is. You know, artists that you like wake up and just make a song about anything, and just if they keep playing it or they have enough money to push it to the mainstream, it gets programmed, and it's called radio program. It programs
Right.
everybody's mind. You find yourself singing songs that you hate. I know it's
That I
happened to me.
hate.
It's happened to me.
Even commercials.
Not to knock any of the artists out there, but I love talented, creative artists. Those are the ones that sustain. And I think you're going to be around to stay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No matter how late it is that you walked in the game, you came in the game backwards.
Yes, I did. Yes,
So you
I
got
did.
plenty of time.
And I made it all the way to Super Bowl, and I didn't pay anybody to be on the radio.
Salute her for making it.
Right.
Most people would
Right.
never in 2 lifetimes do what you did.
Anything is
I
possible.
know. That just shows that God works amazing
Yeah.
things.
Amazing. Yeah, must have been
yes.
great feeling.
Yes, it was a great
Were you
feeling.
nervous?
And I was able to take my mom, so it was good.
Were you nervous?
Very much so. Even though it wasn't the Super Bowl game, it still was in Arizona for the NFL Legends, and it was different.
So
Right.
I got a question for you.
And it was my first big show.
Wow.
Yes.
What would you say to the young, inspiring female artists that's looking to get into the music business and, you know, become successful artists? What would you say to them?
I would say it doesn't matter if it's your passion and you're passionate about what you're doing. It doesn't matter how many no's you get. It doesn't matter how many people doubt you. If you keep striving and you stay consistent and you keep pushing, you're gonna reach some level of success.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. They said it's like a 5-year marker. If you keep doing it 5 years, usually you burst in, like you burst out. Especially on social media. If you keep doing it for 5 years, that's the overall saying. Don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they say.
Just gotta stay consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consistent for 5 years. That is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. And keep reinventing yourself. If something doesn't work, you can't take that as a thing to make you stop. Just reinvent it, tweak it a little bit.
How do you feel about going viral? You know, a lot of artists, they go viral, but they go viral for other things. They may be an artist, but go viral for doing something on TikTok that may just be something just funny or gimmicky, and then they don't get a chance to actually push their record because they got famous from the gimmick. What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, I salute anybody that finds a way to gain their success. And as far as going viral, I think that's a great thing. I think everybody just don't have the it factor, and if you do get the it factor, and it happens to go if it happens to go viral and far for you, you better work it.
Do you TikTok your music?
I just started.
Oh yeah.
Also, one of the
That's a good
things of
thing.
being old in the game, it takes my teenage son to show me what to do. So,
Okay. Shout out to Teenage Son.
and
Yeah.
shout out to my Pumas, because like I told you, I have young artists on my label. So they actually started the TikTok, and they did
yeah.
the TikTok for the Ghosted song.
Yeah, I think your record would be, that's what I
Yeah,
asked you. I think
TikTok,
you would TikTok
it'll
your
blow it
record.
up.
Yeah.
It'll
Yes,
blow it up.
yes,
That's
so-
the quickest way to blow up. Is on
Yes.
TikTok. They're thinking about taking it down, but that is the
they're
quickest way.
Yeah. But my concern with TikTok is a lot of times they slow down the algorithms when it comes to music and anything you're trying to promote, because their narrative is funny things or
Oh, really?
things that they can capitalize on. So when you're doing music, the numbers are very low. Anybody that you know, even major
Really?
artists that get on there, they can't really promote because it's not a platform that's technically built for that. But if you
Oh.
have a soundbite, they'll take a soundbite and put it behind a comic. If you
Yeah.
notice, like the sound bites of what's really popping, you can still get paid from it, but just to go out there and put an album out on TikTok, they're not going. They slow down the algorithm purposely.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
That's
Maybe-
why a lot of
maybe-
artists don't go on there.
Maybe if you put a dance to it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's exactly what they did. They created the
Yeah,
dance
there
that
you
we
go.
actually did the Super Bowl. Is the TikTok
Oh,
that's
really?
out right now? Yes.
Okay, I gotta see
Because
that
the
dance.
Pumas are my dancers. They're my background dancers too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do you have any merchandise?
I have hoodies, but now I'm getting ready to come up with t-shirts.
Where can we get them from?
Well, they're getting ready to drop,
Okay.
Okay, good.
so you'll be to get them on May 1st.
May 1st. Look out May 1st. That merchandise
Because
is
I have
coming.
a whole new campaign coming out, so I did a little R&B thing, but now I have a big brunch here at King of Diamonds, so I had to do a song that catered to adult entertainment. So when this song drops, it's a huge campaign coming behind it.
Oh, okay. Is the brunch on Sunday?
Yes, it's each and
I
every
heard
Sunday.
of that.
Mhm.
I heard of that.
I actually partnered with a legend. His name is Akinelli. He's
Well, I know him.
the guy that
Akinelli.
did Put It in Your Mouth, you
Yeah.
know.
That guy.
So he's my partner for the brunch at King of Diamonds.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
heard
there almost
it's-
2
I heard
years
the
now.
food is good. I did hear that.
I created the menu,
Okay.
and then we fly in the chef, his chef Shonef. He comes in from Miami every Friday to prepare my brunch.
Wow.
Well, that's
Wow.
amazing. We're headed out there soon. We did with Tony Neal. We did something at KOD with Akinelli, and it was really a success. We honored people like Scarface and some things like we're the title sponsors out there. So King of Diamonds is the spot.
Thank you.
Akinelli is definitely legendary.
Yes, he is. It's
Yeah,
an
and
honor to
humble
work
and
with
super
him. I've
humble,
learned
yeah.
a lot from him. He
Yeah.
plays Ghosted every Sunday.
Yeah. What about the core DJ? You have
I know Tony
the records with
Neal.
Tony Neal?
I know Derek.
Okay.
She knows everybody.
I know.
She's been here forever.
I've been with Don Diva now almost
Oh, Don
18
Diva, yeah,
years.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, she knows everybody. Shannon.
A legend, a veteran in the game,
Yes.
Yeah.
but just coming in the game.
Just coming in the game. Well, I've been in the game. Media.
No, but coming in the game as an artist.
As an artist, this is new. Like, what was so weird is the Super Bowl, I was usually doing the media. I'm usually the media person.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
usually interviewing the people on the red carpet. So now I'm actually the artist that's getting interviewed.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
that's what's a little different now.
Been on both sides.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm kind of liking it. I'm enjoying it. It's a new experience, and I like it.
But it seems like you're doing it at your own pace. That's the
Yes,
most
I'm
comfortable.
taking my time, but I'm going with the flow.
Yeah.
I got a little motion right
Are
now.
you signed to your own label?
Yes,
Or are you just
I
still
am.
independent as an artist?
I'm signed to my own label and my production company
Oh,
with
wow.
Eddie Stokes.
Very nice. Nice.
But you're leaving us.
Yes, I'm taking my talents
She'll always
to
be
Houston.
Atlanta.
I still always be here. I still have a radio show here, so I'm still going to be
Where's
here.
your radio show
okay.
It's at 101 TKO Radio. It's
Shout out
called
to 101
It's called
TK
Stiletto
Radio.
Bosses. It's my show with Mo and Chrissy, my co-host. So I still have
You're
my
all over
radio
the place.
Okay.
So your presence is heavy here. Even if you left, you're still here.
show.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna make my presence known somewhere else.
So
Wow.
Houston is definitely a growing city.
Yes,
I
I'm
love
looking
Houston.
forward to it. Yes, looking forward.
So
to it.
when is this move?
In 30 days.
Oh wow.
I got 30 more days of me in the ATL.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Packing up, huh?
Yes. Can't wait.
Hey,
I'm excited.
it's
Well, double
big.
salute to you.
It's big.
Double salute to you.
You know a lot of people down there already.
No, I don't know anybody in Texas, but they said everything's bigger in Texas, so we're gonna see what happens.
That's
I
what
think
they
they were
say.
talking about the women.
Oh,
I
stop
don't
it.
know anybody in Texas, so we'll see what happens.
I thought they mean thicker.
No, everything's bigger. They said the money, the opportunities, everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah,
so.
well, you let me know. Keep me in the loop.
you're
you
welcome
mean
to come on down and
I'm
visit.
coming. I'm coming. I don't know anybody in Texas.
Well, you know me now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this will be
Yeah.
fun.
you know me.
This will be fun. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for being on Single in the City.
Thank you.
You can catch me on Instagram, Michelle_Sade7, and Single in the City TV. On Instagram and Single in the City on other platforms. And Maddy?
You can catch me at Madison Shannon Kelly on all platforms. Also follow my label, Couga, COUGAENT. And if you want to catch the group, it's the group Couga on IG and YouTube.
Okay. G?
The real Gregory Fields Jr. across the board. Just that simple.
He just make his own so simple.
Very
Okay.
simplistic.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Stay tuned.